Welcome to the beautiful people. This is Dash with another Swordsman video covering classes. The SHAOLIN. SHAOLIN is famous for its EXO. They have excellent defensive skills. They often stand in front of their companions in battle. Some say Kung Fu came from the SHAOLIN temple. Since the legend is that they started Kung Fu, they are considered the master of melee offense and defense. Wielding a staff, they can transform it into 3 pieces, and they can deal considerable area damage. Control is their weak point, but they do have a stun and pull. Along with their enchantment techniques, they have many moves which can be performed in the air, allowing them to chase targets. Shaolin School is both unpredictable and unstoppable. The school attributes are Exo and Earth Boost, and their martial art features are Exo Defense Tank, Melee DPS, and Single Target Control. The weapon of choice is the Cudgel, which can be transformed into 3 pieces. The WUTANG. Tai Chi generates both yin and yang, and the school utilizes softness to overcome hardness and overcomes the enemy by yielding to their own strength. Wu-Tang have been a pillar of the martial arts world ever since Chang, the Tai Chi master, founded the school long ago. If you join the Wu-Tang, you will learn some primary skills. When you grasp them, you can visit the Grandmaster and become a Wu-Tang disciple officially. The Wu-Tang focuses on both Endo and Exo cultivation. Their skill help companions increase their attack and defense, and they can cast ranged skills with their swords and are good at controlling. Wu-Tang School masters Taoism. They combine inner force with physical strength to overcome their opponents. Their ability to buff and heal themselves and their group members, along with the wide range of AoE skills, makes them a formidable fighters in a group combat situation. School attributes are Endo and Ice Boost. The martial arts features are End Defense Tank, Counter Companions, Control Effect, and Self-Shield. The weapon of choice is the Claymore. Splendor. If the Shaolin are masters of the fist, the Splendors are masters of the longsword. The school utilizes both Chi and the sword to fell enemies and enjoy a sterling reputation throughout the martial arts world. The Splendor master is Yu Bukon. Splendor sword is swift, and they can deal damage in very short time, often killing the enemy before they can react. They are known for their elegance, agility, and ability to land quick and powerful attacks. Using a one-handed sword, they strike consecutive attacks, slowing down the enemy, and the school attributes are Exo, Fire, and Earth Boost. The martial arts features are Swift DPS, Quick Charge, and Stable Damage. The weapon of choice is the longsword. Infinity. Infinity are one of the 5 great schools that believes in teachings of Buddha. The disciples are basically nuns, but they also accept men. They focus on endo cultivation and can protect themselves very well while inflicting great damage to their enemies. They have the ability to dash towards an enemy while controlling their inner force, which makes them able to receive attacks without getting injured. After that, they can release their stacked power against the enemy in the form of an explosion. Their school attributes are Endo and Fire Boost. The martial arts features are Endo Defense, Assisting, Counterattack, and Counter Control Effect. The weapon of choice are the Rapiers. Harmony. One of the 5 great schools, Harmony School has the best melody and rhythm. They hide their swords in their musical instruments with 2 different swords that they can inflict both melee attacks and ranged attacks, and they are masters of illusion. Perfect for close control combat, they increase their speed at maximum, making themselves difficult to see, blurring and striking the enemy from any possible direction. They are an assassin-exclusive sect. The school attributes are Exo and Poison Boost. The martial arts features are melee assassins and they're flexible. And the weapon of choice is the ZEPHYR. Sun and Moon Cult. The overlord of the cult is East the Invincible, whose weapons are the Sun and Moon daggers. The daggers are transformable and can be used to inflict both melee and ranged attacks. Because the Sun and Moon cult is good with controlling their skills, their disciples excel in 1v1 and multiple user fights. These deadly assassins have a high degree of mobility and are able to inflict heavy damage. Focusing on a single target, they can engage an opponent using both close and range attacks. They are masters of double-edged weapons and can surprise or hold the enemy by using a lot of throws. They have multiple abilities to steal life force out of their enemy, to lock and to reposition them, making them deadly in combat. Perfecting a rapid assault capability makes the Sun and Moon cult the true potential of an assassin. School attributes are Exo, Poison, and Fire Boost, and the martial arts features are melee and ranged attacks with Blood Drain. The weapon of choice are daggers. The 5 Venoms. The 5 Venoms cult, originating in the south, is a branch of the Sun and Moon cult. Its members are all beautiful females. They use the soft whip as their weapon and respect the snake, centipede, scorpion, spider, and toad as their deities. They are good with poisons and always have a poisonous pet with them, so people call them the 5 Venoms and stay away from them. They use the venom on their whips to deliver deadly damage over time. They can also use the whip for crowd control and area attacks. They can even enlist the aid of a few insects to daze and poison their enemies. Beautiful and deadly, they are the perfect combination. School attributes are Endo, Ice, Fire, Poison, and Earth Boost. Martial arts features are Control and ranged attacks, and the weapon of choice is the whip. The ZEPHYR. The ZEPHYR school is an offshoot of the Taoists and was created by the martial arts genius Lord ZEPHYR. They only have a few disciples, but everyone is outstanding. They use fold fans to inflict range attacks, while using palms to inflict melee attacks. Since their chi can freeze water and air, most of their range skills can inflict a frozen state on the enemy. ZEPHYR comes from the Taoism like the WUTANG school. They use metal fans and chi attacks on their foes from range, with powerful ice and fire area damage attacks. When the foe gets too close, they use powerful palm strikes to attack in their melee range. They are able to create their own ice shield, reducing movement speed of the enemy around them. ZEPHYR have a powerful and special one-use strong control at range to freeze, and are masters at evasion. The school attributes are Endo, Ice, and Fire Boost. Martial art features are range control, AoE, and counter control effects. The weapon of choice is the Ink Fan. House Tong. House Tong only use ranged skills. Their disciples use a trigger to hit their enemies with a precise and sharp fire. They are also known for their projectiles and traps, however their defenses are weak. House Tong's firearms features fast attack speed, and many of the House Tong skills can deal damage to multiple targets. They can use handguns for very fast remote attacks, and even if the enemy gets too close, they will be using their throwing hidden weapons ability to strike the enemy away. They can use traps to control and stun enemies, and their firebolt can knock back enemies, helping House Tong to escape. The school attributes are Exo, Earth and Fire Boost. The martial arts features are ranged attacks, control, and traps. The weapon of choice is the trigger/handgun. The Imei. Most Imei's disciples are Taoist nuns, but they also accept male disciples. They pay attention to both Exo and Endo cultivation, so they're good at both offense and defense. They are also proficient at assisting their companions. They have the perfect support role, reducing the defenses of the enemy. They use ranged attack skills with high AoE damage. Their school attributes are Endo, Fire and Poison Boost. Martial arts features focus on both attack and defense, and the weapon of choice is the staff, or the Buddhist monk staff. Thank you so much for watching. If you have opinions on the classes or even agree with the points, feel free to leave a comment below. If you want to stay informed about everything Swordsman, check out swordsman.gamepedia.com, which is linked in the description below and gets updated as the game does. And remember to like and subscribe, we really appreciate those 2 clicks. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.